Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of October. So that would be from October 16th all the way through Halloween, October 31st. So general as always, Virgo, it won't resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for your situation, your life, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in a private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I would love to do a reading for you if that's something you're interested in. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings. All right, Virgo? So the two card decks that I wanted to focus on for this reading for you, Virgo, is the Barbieri Zodiac, and then I'll go ahead and pull an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck. So as you can see, this card doesn't have a whole lot to it. It's just a very small deck, but it contains signs and elements that I wanted to tap into for this particular reading, just to see some sort of energy from particular signs that need to come through this time around. And if you are focused on a particular sign that you're wanting to know about for this reading, and if it doesn't come through from this deck, it might still present itself throughout the reading. So definitely watch the whole thing to see if it plays out for you. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start. Let me go ahead and see what cards I am gravitating towards for this reading for you, Virgo. So we've got Aquarius coming through here. Let me grab one more. We have Leo as well. Okay, so if you happen to be thinking about an Aquarius or a Leo, it's tapping into that energy. We do have Cancer as the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one additional focus message from the Moonology card deck for you, Virgo, and let's take a look and see what card I am able to pull this time around for the second half of the month. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. An additional focus message, please. I'm leaning towards this one. Ooh, believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible, Virgo. It might not be over quite yet in regard to whatever it is this is referring to. Okay, so there's still a chance here. That taps into the blue moon energy. That's a beautiful card. All right, so let's take a look and see how this all relates to each other and how it all will unfold for Virgo this time around. Starting off with the Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. Let's take a look. What isn't so impossible for Virgo? So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please, for the second half of October. What is it that Virgo needs to be made aware of at this time? Mirroring energy. This to me is my twin flame card from this deck. So some of you guys might actually be identifying with a twin flame connection. Okay, so let's see what else. And if you feel or are in separation from a twin flame at this time, Virgo, and are feeling like the situation is impossible, maybe it isn't so impossible. Believe in it, you know? And if the person that you're thinking about is either an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Cancer, that is represented here. So that is definitely picking up off of their vibrations. But of course, your person doesn't have to be any of those signs, okay? We do talking about signs. Okay. There are additional signs that are trying to grab your attention, Virgo, the second half of the month. So pay attention to what's going on around you, with the people that you are interacting with, and if certain things just fall into place and cross your path, pay attention to those things, okay? All right, let's see what else. What else for Virgo? What else? What else? Okay, we've got Metamorphosis being represented here. So there are changes that are happening here. And look at this divine masculine energy being represented here. For my Virgos who happen to be divine feminine and feel that you are in separation from a divine masculine, his energies are coming through here. And again, if you're feeling like there's just no chance in reconciliation here for the two of you, it might not just be as impossible as you thought. Bottom of the deck is spring. So to me, this taps into growth. And when something has the potential for growth, it's not over. It is not over, guys, between you and this person. The card after spring is divine timing. So the universe, I feel, has plans for this twin flame connection here, Virgo. And for those of you who don't resonate with a twin flame connection, of course it doesn't have to be, you know, not so focused on the labels of a type of connection that you're focusing on here. But wow, there's an opportunity for growth and reconnecting. There are changes that are happening here. The signs are trying to grab your attention, and it's going to take some time for this to come to fruition. But there is divine timing at play here. That is amazing. Okay, so let's add to this with some twin flame journey tarot, because we do have that twin flame connection represented there. So I have to tap a little deeper and dig a little deeper into what's going on here for you, Virgo. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for Virgo. What else do we need to know in regard to this connection and any other aspects that's going on for my Virgos in their life? Please bring it forward here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. We do have the moon. Tapping into illusions here. Okay. So the moon is typically Pisces energy, but it could also be any of the water signs too. So Cancer, which is already here, and Scorpio as well for some of you guys. Okay, so with that moon energy, it typically does resonate with intuition, illusion, deception, and lies. There are things that are being hidden that's beneath the surface. A deceptive course of affairs is a part of the energy of the moon. Some of you guys may have been a part of a third party in your relationship. There could have been infidelity, or if that's not the case, it's just somebody that was being dishonest, that was just coming forward with dishonesty and lies here. And it definitely has some dark aspects to it. The moon has dark and light, however, you know, and it does tap into that element of that light at the end of the tunnel. So if things are in the dark right now, Virgo, in regard to a situation, not just in regard to your love life, but other situations in your life where things are in the dark and you're wanting things to be illuminated so that you could figure out the direction that you ultimately want to go, pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you and trying to grab your attention. The moon, things are in hiding sometimes. It taps into our emotions if we're feeling anxious or paranoid about something, but it brings about healing as well. So there's two sides to the moon. But there is success as well that comes with it. It's almost like you have to go through something difficult in order to reach that success, but that is a part of the moon energy. The next card after that, look at this. 9 of Cups, satisfaction and wish fulfillment. Believe in the impossible, Virgo. Your wish has the potential to come true here. More water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So an additional reference to Cancer for some of you guys. Perhaps you feel as though this person was your wish come true. when you were with this person. And if you are in separation here, I feel that your ultimate wish here is to have them back in your life. There is nothing more that would fulfill you and uplift your spirits. The next card is the Two of Wands. So we do have fire energy there. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And we also have Leo right here. This particular card reads planning and decisions. So you definitely have some decisions that you need to make in your life, Virgo, in regard to this love connection especially. And that's a part of the changes that you're actually going through. And I love that it's falling right below that Metamorphosis card. There's progress that's being made here, but it is going to take some time to see things come to the surface. Right now, I feel it's beneath the surface. There's a lot going on that you might not even be aware of, especially in regard to this divine masculine that's being represented here. He might be going through some changes too. And I'm saying he, but it doesn't have to be. Could be male or female. But yeah, it's time to make a decision. For some of you guys, there with the Two of Wands, there's that element of leaving home. So if you guys had lived at home, perhaps you are finally coming into your own and being more independent. Maybe you just moved and got your own place. For those of you who used to live at home, and this could also be those of you guys who live together and somebody had to leave when you guys went into separation. So it's either you, Virgo, or this other person. Look at this next card, guys. We've got the Ace of Swords. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Here's our Aquarius right there. Breakthrough and awareness with that card. So with that breakthrough offers you growth and moving forward in this connection. Things that were in the dark before, which taps into the energy of the moon, of that dark and light, there's your breakthrough. The Ace of Swords puts you in a seat of power and victory, and it gives you the clarity that you couldn't get before when things were in the dark, I feel. You know, and part of this metamorphosis is releasing things that no longer work for you. It's no longer serving you. That's a part of the changes that need to occur here for you, Virgo. Look at this bottom card. That Five of Cups. And as it states, you know, it does say old wounds. And that needs to be released and let go of in order to bring about the changes that need to happen here. Don't let the past haunt your future. So Cups, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, an additional reference to Cancer here. Heal those wounds from the past, Virgo. Release it and let it go. Cut it out of your life. You know, use the power of that Ace of Swords to cut out what no longer belongs in your life. And by doing so, you can manifest the growth that this spring card has the capacity to bring in for you. This could also be a time frame indicating the spring season. That might be of significance to you. Or that's when things are going to ultimately shift next spring, you know, and yes, that takes a while, but that's why we've got divine timing at play here, because things that seem impossible take a long time to be able to come to fruition sometimes, to be able to manifest for us, especially, you know, when we truly feel that it's never going to happen. Oftentimes, it really takes a lot of effort from the universe to be able to align things, to set it in motion, for things to ultimately work itself out and get it out of that category of being impossible. Next card, Knight of Pentacles. Earth energy. Your very own energy, followed by the sun. Beautiful. So we've got the moon, and here's the light. Here's the darkness, and here's the light. So it's a progress, Virgo. It's a journey, and I feel you're moving out of that darkness and into the light, the illumination that the sun is offering you. And what the sun offers you is joy and success and happiness, fulfillment, celebration, and positivity. The Knight of Pentacles is indicative of steady progress in your life and in regard to a love connection, certainly. This Knight is very efficient. He's very routine oriented. He's a hard worker, very responsible person. And perhaps the person that you're thinking about for this reading, Virgo, has those qualities to them. But my goodness, what a beautiful card to come through for you. The Sun, one of my favorite cards. It is the most positive card in tarot. And you got it, Virgo. This is fire energy, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, once again. This is success. This is a renewal in your life. Tapping into your good health and vitality as well. So if you've been ailing, if health has been a problem, you will heal, you will improve. That will definitely be getting better. That's a part of the sun's energy. There is pleasure and contentment. And things that were in the dark are now illuminated. I love that. Marriages are represented by that card as well. And if you've seen yourself, if you've pictured yourself, Virgo, marrying this person, for my divine feminines especially, if you've pictured yourself marrying this divine masculine, for those of you who are resonating with that, you might still get that chance. And perhaps there was a point there where you felt like that was a done deal. It's a dead end. It's never going to happen. They're never going to be a part of your life again. Well, believe in the impossible, right? It's not so impossible anymore. Or perhaps it never was impossible, but you felt that way. They may have felt that way too, but the stars are aligning to bring you guys back together, I feel. That is a part of this metamorphosis that's happening in your life, Virgo, just putting you back onto the right path to be able to reconnect with this person. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, Virgo, so let's add to this with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know at this time for the second half of October? For my Virgos, please. Angels and spirit guides, focusing back on love and romance. What else do we need to know, please? Yeah, we've got a separation that's already been established. But I also feel that you guys will ultimately reconnect. And look at this. True love. Chemistry. And passion. We also have new love being represented here for some of you. So, for me, in this particular reading anyway, what this new love is representing for me energetically is that you will have a new chapter, a new opportunity to enjoy a new love story with this person. So it's not necessarily representing a new person coming in, because what I am truly grabbing from the cards that are here is that you will have a second chance at love with this person that you feel is your person, your true love, your romance of a lifetime. So you guys had to go into separation to be able to grow, to learn, to evolve, and come back together as better people, having learned from where you've been so that you guys don't repeat the patterns that brought you guys into separation. Because I feel here that there's just been this super strong draw towards each other in the 5D while you guys were in separation, but the desire to come back in the 3D was just overwhelming both of you, and it's just a matter of time, I feel, before you guys reconnect. I really feel that for some of you guys. And again, you've got the sun on your side. How beautiful. Okay, guys. So let's grab some additional messages from Fire Witch Tarot. This is the Infinity Oracle. So let's see what else, Virgo, you need to be made aware of for the second half of October. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, what else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time for you, Virgo? Spirit guides. I love how that flew out. Your spirit guides are watching out for you, Virgo. They're protecting you. They're guiding you. So trust the path that you are being guided to take, because at the end of the day, what I'm feeling here is that you will cross paths once again with this person that you consider to be your true love. Some of you might gravitate more towards thinking that this is a twin flame connection, and others might see it more as a soulmate connection. Doesn't really matter. The only thing we're focusing on here is that you have a soul connection with that person that you have in mind for this reading. Wow. Let's grab another one. Higher guidance. For me, that's very similar energy from the spirit guides card. The angels are watching out for you. A higher power is watching out for you, guiding you, directing you, giving you signs to make sure that you're on the right path this time. That's amazing. I love that. So let's grab some additional messages from Spirit. So signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know for the second half of October? What else do we need to know, please, for Virgo? Second half of October, please, angels and spirit guides. Oh my gosh, 333. If you happen to be seeing this number, Virgo, it's grabbing your attention. That's another sign that's trying to reach out to you. This is Trinity. Mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. It's time for you to be facing the truth of what it is that you are wanting in your life. This is bringing you back into balance. You know, you are in the zone. You're on the right path. Bottom of the deck is that door of transition. Part of this transition is bringing about that metamorphosis for you, Virgo, because there's a lot of changes, I feel, that are happening in your life, whether that's already started or not. I feel the second half of this month of October might bring about the changes that are necessary to start the reconnection between you and this person that you have in mind for this reading. It's also putting you on the right path to success in other areas of your life that perhaps things weren't so successful in the past. But that's about to change. I really feel that's about to change. Okay, let's continue. So I've got a couple of new decks. This is by Flames of Alchemy. This is the Divine Masculine energy. And I also have the counterpart to it representing Divine Feminine. So let's take a look here Virgo, what needs to come through here for you. You know, we've already got that divine masculine card that's represented here. So let's take a look and see what else needs to come forward from the divine masculine in this equation. Let's see what he's been going through, what he's thinking, what he's feeling. Let's take a look and see if that is addressed here. Where are you at energetically, divine masculine? What is it that you need to express in this reading? Okay. Bottom of the deck, career. So I feel here, for some of you, part of the reason why you haven't heard from the divine masculine is because, plain and simple, he's been working too much. You know, not that he's avoiding you purposely. I just feel here that he's super busy with work, earning money, trying to save for a rainy day. I don't even feel like it's got anything to do with you, Virgo. This is just something that they are focusing on right now while you guys are in separation. You know, it's somebody that they throw themselves towards work, burning the candle at both ends when things are out of balance in their personal life. I feel that's a part of the energy of this combination of cards coming forward here from the divine masculine. So let's grab some messages from the divine feminine now, okay? And let's see what comes through here. So angels and spirit guides focusing on divine feminine energy. What is it that the divine feminine needs to communicate at this time? Please bring it forward for Virgo. What needs to come forward from the divine feminine, please, angels and spirit guides? Forbidden. Okay, so for some of you guys, this was a forbidden relationship. And I believe, you know, this is not anything new for my Virgo readings. I feel that this storyline has come through before. Part of the reason why I feel it keeps surfacing is because you really have legitimate love for this person. Regardless of how they entered your life, regardless of whether it was a third-party situation, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you ended up truly falling for this individual. And ultimately, what's standing in the way is if you guys are still connected to somebody else, if you are still in a committed relationship, that is a part of the barrier that is standing between you and this person. If indeed it was forbidden, you know, for some of you guys, I feel it really was. And part of the breakthrough that might be happening here, part of the metamorphosis, is that you finally walked out that door, walked out of a relationship that was no longer serving you, so that you can finally be together with the one that you love. So even though you guys started off as a third-party situation, I feel here that you want to be exclusive with this person. You will have that opportunity for some of you. You know, and perhaps that's why it felt so impossible before, because you were either unavailable or they were, or you both were. And perhaps now you guys are both free to be able to come back together and entertain a reconnection here and be together the way you want to be. Because we've got wish fulfillment here, and we've got something that's impossible that can actually manifest. Let me grab one more for the divine feminine. What else, please, for Virgo, divine feminine energy? Okay, let's grab these. Yeah, see, we've got unconditional love. So for some of you guys, you ended a relationship that you might have been in at that time when it was a third-party situation, pretending to be something that you're not, or pretending to just be going through the motions of being in a relationship when you were in it. But you know, you can only pretend for so long. And I feel something had to break there because you weren't with the person that you wanted to be with. This is where you were. You were lonely. Look at this bottom card, abandoned. So yeah, I do feel here for my divine feminines, you've been on quite a journey here in regard to your love life. Some of you guys ended a relationship so that you can be free to be with this person that you feel is your person, your true love, the one that you feel you have great chemistry and passion with. This is now giving you the opportunity to start over. You know, abandoned. You know, abandoning a relationship, and she's wearing a wedding dress. So for some of you guys who are married, I do feel that you abandoned your marriage in order to be free to be with the one that you love. However specific that is what's coming through here. All right, guys, so let's move on. Let us move on from that. And let me go ahead and grab some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know at this time? For the second half of October. Whoa, too many. But I'll take that first one that flew out. Okay, look. It says wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yeah, because it's going to take some time. And I really do feel that that's why we've got divine timing represented here. It's not the right time. So you got to pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you, Virgo. And you'll know. You'll know when the right time is. You'll feel it. Okay. So let's add some healing messages to this. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. Bring forward healing messages at this time for my Virgos for the second half of the month. What additional healing messages would Virgo benefit from at this time? There we are again. I'm grabbing this bottom card. Look at that. Manifestation. Do you guys see this? That's a second reference to new love. So for some of you guys, you may actually be finding a new person that comes into your life. That's for some of you who are not interested in a reconciliation with this person. But for others, I really feel that you will have the opportunity to reconnect with your true love, with somebody that you're in separation from and you want them back. You will be given a second chance at love with this person. You will be able to manifest what it is that seems so darn impossible. It's not that impossible, guys. Not in this instance. You have the capability of manifesting what it is that seems so far out of reach for you. That's amazing. 2 references to new love and manifestation. Beautiful. All right, I feel like grabbing some messages from the Whispers of Love deck. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo. Some additional messages for Virgo for the second half of October. All right, guys, let's take a look. What else do we need at this time, please, angels and spirit guides? For Virgo, please. We've got the heart of the matter. And oh my gosh, guys, do you see that? It says, I love you. Oh my goodness. These 2 cards are pretty amazing. This one says, there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. You know, there are things, as I had mentioned with that moon card, there are things going on beneath the surface when it comes to this person that you have in mind for this reading. They're changing, they're improving, they're working on themselves. And that's why I feel this divine timing card is here, because it's going to take time. And during this time of separation, take advantage of these energies and work on yourself as well. You know, bring about healing in your heart and take time to work on the things that you can work on in your life, in your world, with yourself. But at the end of the day, Virgo, they love you. This person adores you. And I feel here that you love them too. This is true love here, guys. Regardless of how it entered your life, this is coming through as true love. That's pretty amazing, guys. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. Clearly, we have two people who are currently in separation, Virgo. There's still so much love here between the two of you. Your wish will come true. That's what I'm feeling here. Something that seems impossible for you is not so impossible. You can manifest it. You can absolutely manifest whatever it is that seems so far away as far as being able to obtain it. That's a part of your energy from that focus card. Believe in the impossible. So that's all you got to do is believe. And I have a feeling you are in for some surprises, Virgo. If it doesn't happen the second half of October, I feel that's because divine timing is at play here. But I feel that given some time here, the spring season might just have a few surprises for you. But there might certainly be movement, and vibrationally things might be shifting beneath the surface that you might not even be picking up on the second half of October. But things are happening, especially for my divine feminines who are thinking and loving and missing this divine masculine. He loves you too. This person loves you too, Virgo. It's not over. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this reading. Some pretty amazing, beautiful messages coming in for you, Virgo. So I hope whatever part of this reading you were able to resonate with, that it uplifted you and helped you somehow. If you're interested in a private reading from me, that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back soon, guys, with more readings for you. All right, Virgo. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.